Welcome back to the channel, guys. I appreciate you guys stopping by, checking out this video. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Enjoy spending time with family and friends, and ate till your heart was content. So I appreciate you guys stopping by, checking out this video, man. That's awesome. I've been out here in the shop today trying to clean up my mess from working on the inside the car. I had tools laying around everywhere, so I've been doing that, picking up trash, all that good stuff. But I did do some work already on the car today. As you guys see in the thumbnail, I got a few pieces. We're going to look at those here in a second. They came in the mail, but I've been working on the car today. Got the interior pretty much about done, other than the radio, and got to get the speakers and the speaker grills in. But yeah, the inside of the car is done. I know it's dark in there, guys. Seats are mounted, and the bezel and the instrument cluster, like I said, is in. Now I need to get up with Fox Mustang Restorations and get me a pigtail for the emergency flasher switch, because those pins, those connectors on the wires and all are coming out the back of the plastic. This one I've replaced already. That one's already been replaced, so that's a new pigtail here. But I need to get up with Fox Mustang Restorations and give me a wiring harness for that thing over there, guys. But yeah, the inside of the car is pretty much done. Everything looks good. I'm glad the way everything turned out. Get that radio in and replace that pigtail there, and we'll be good on that. So I guess to give you a little update on the 306. I took the old pistons and push rods and the crank over to Mullis Machine Shop today. Of course, we all know those guys are doing my engine work. There's really no hurry on this, guys. That's why I'm not really pushing to try to get this thing back. It'll be a winter build, kind of like when I did the resealing of this motor, you know, putting timing chain in it, things like that. But yeah, there's really no hurry on it. But I dropped those off. They'll get the new pistons and I'll put on the push rods. That's the good thing about the pistons that I bought from them. I don't think you can get them anymore. They come with the rings and all that, and you can reuse your factory push rods and all that good stuff. And I talked to them about some heads and cam. They actually have a set of 3 bars over there that's already been worked, valve job done on it. They're going to contact the owner and see maybe if he's interested in selling them, because he didn't end up using them. He ended up going with a, I think it was the aluminum heads like G-Funk and them run on there. It's the AFRs, I believe it is. But I also talked to Philip when I was over there. He had recommended a head company called Liberty. It's aluminum head, I'm assuming, I'm pretty sure. But he said there's really a good head, you know, for the money. And the cam, he says sometimes they usually run Summit brand cams and never had any issues out of them. So they just give me a few options, you know, of course. They know that I'm building this thing on a budget. Like I said, I grew up with those boys. You know, I live right across the road from them, so we all grew up together. But I'm no hurry on the engine, guys. By no means. We'll get it back when we get it back, and we'll start working on it once we get it back. Right now, this thing right here needs to be finished and running. That's going to be next. Once I get the mufflers, I'm going to go in there tonight, look up some mufflers, try to find me some at a good, reasonable price. A lot of my old subscribers know that I am a 100% budget guy. We don't have, you know, money just growing on trees out here in the backyard, so we try to do things within reason. I know sometimes you don't have no choice but to pay that money to get what you need, but a lot of times you do if you just search around on the internet. That's a good thing about the interwebs these days, man. You can just search around and somebody out there is going to have a better price than the next person. So yeah, I'm a budget guy, 100%. And as you've seen in the thumbnail, the white box, I didn't really need that, but I was just laying in bed, figured I'd just look up a part that I wanted, that I would like to have, I guess I'd say. But just kept searching around and run across that on eBay, and ended up buying it. The company only had 2 of them. It was a Speed Shop, and I also got a air filter. Got a good deal on that through Amazon. And I want to give a huge shout out to FoxFan89. After he saw the interior video, he hit me up on Instagram Messenger and suggested using this right here on painting those vents where we painted over the open and close little icons there. And I do remember after he messaged me, I do remember seeing him post a picture of his Foxbody back during the summer where he used these right here to paint those pieces. But that's pretty much kind of a little update so far, guys. We're gonna spin around here and take a look at what I bought, what FoxFan89 suggested we use, and we'll take a look at the air filter that I got a good deal on. But yeah, the car needs to be clean. It really does. I'm hoping to show you guys the tires and rims here soon. I want to get the mufflers on the car first before I put the car on the ground. I've been trying to think. Everything should be pretty much done to where the car could be put on the ground other than the mufflers. We can always install the mufflers, you know, when we get them, of course. But I want to try to keep it up in the air as long as I possibly can. It makes it a little bit easier on an old man sometimes working on this thing. Not that old, but I do feel old. So let's take a look at what I ordered, guys, and maybe we'll get that one piece installed today. All right, guys. Now, FoxFan contacted me and told me to use these right here to paint those little indicators right there on your vents for the open and close. Now, this is the oil-based Sharpie fine point, and I went ahead and got an assortment pack. That way I have some different colors. He also suggested you can take and use the yellow on your windshield wiper fluid tank, you know, et cetera, et cetera. So that was a great tip. So I really appreciate that, FoxFan89. Make sure you guys go by and check him out on Instagram. Got a beautiful Foxbody. But yeah, I really appreciate your tip on that, brother. We'll get those touched up here soon. Now the air filter, of course, we went K&N. I'll show that to you here before we end the video. I went ahead and popped it on the car the other day when it come in just to see if it was going to clear the radiator hose. But if I don't forget, I'll show it to you guys. But yeah, we got a K&N right here, 4-inch inlet, and I can't remember the length on this. Thing's really not that long at all. It's only like I think it's like 3.5 inches long, so it's really not that long. So that's why I bought this. 37 bucks, guys. $37 on Amazon, man. Free shipping. That was a really good deal. I hadn't got an air filter yet, so I needed one. Now, this right here is what you guys saw in the thumbnail. Now this right here comes from Brother Speed and Performance off of eBay. A lot of you guys know that I shop eBay, man. That's like my main go-to, eBay and Amazon, but I use eBay a lot more than I do Amazon. The only time I use Amazon if I can't find what I need on eBay. And sometimes I'll look at Amazon and see if her price is a little bit cheaper. But I usually buy a lot on eBay. I know Fox Mustang Restoration, FMR, they actually sell on eBay also. So, you know, you can look them up on eBay. I've got a few parts for them before off of eBay, like the water pump, bolts, stuff like that. But I'm just sitting here running my mouth. Let's check this out, guys. Now, like I said, I was just laying in bed. I didn't get one of these when I was putting the motor back in the car because I was going to use the factory one. But I ran across this right here, and it's really a good deal. I couldn't pass it. They had 2 of them. So I went ahead and bought it, and it came to the house. But we got us a distributor. I think that's it. It's in the box there. Stuff right here out of the way. But yeah, guys, check that out. Got us a distributor. Good old sale, man. Check that out. So the reason why I bought this, I had thought about just go ahead and buying a factory distributor to start with and just replacing that one. Maybe keep that one for a backup, you know. And they're like 94 bucks. And I got to just searching around, man, and just kept hitting the Googles up, you know, Googles. And excuse me, I saw this one right here popped up, and it was on eBay, and it was 100 bucks, free shipping, guys. Of course, now you got to pay taxes on everything you get off of Amazon and eBay, so it's, you know, a little more than $100, of course. But good old sale. Already got the TFI module on it right there, guys. Already got your cap and button. Let's pop the cap off real quick here and take a look at it. Look at there. Nice. Got a button already in there. That's cool. Pick up. Like I said, I was gonna get a original. I looked at it, MSD and stuff like that, and I found a couple that's, you know, reasonably priced. But then this one right here popped up. Of course, it's aluminum. I believe it. I can't remember exactly what gear it is, guys. I don't want to tell you the wrong one, but I believe it's I'm thinking steel gear. Can't remember what kind. Let's pop this right here off. Take a look at it. But yeah, look at there, guys. Nice distributor. It looks nice quality. Like I said, I already got the TFI module on it. We'll pop this right here off because we're going to, of course, use our little DIY relocation that we put on the car for our TFI module on kind of heat. So everybody's got their own opinions about the whole heat thing, but I know Ford did it later on in I think it was the late 90s. They started doing it on the Ford Rangers and things like that, putting the heat sink on and putting the TFI modules on that heat sink. So, I mean, was it gonna hurt? But yeah, what I want to do, guys, today is I want to take and pull that one out and drop this one in. I need to pull this right here off because I need to seal that up in there. I'll show you guys that here in a minute. So we don't worry about getting no moisture or anything up in the distributor. You have to seal that off. Once you take this off, where those male ends go up into those female plugs. But yeah, a hundo. Did I say that right? $100 bill. Can't beat that, guys. All right, let's see if we can get this thing put in the car. I'm gonna pull the TFI module off. Good thing about this one right here, it comes with the Phillips screws instead of that 5.5 millimeter. So, see if we can't snatch this off because I need to seal that hole up for our little harness that we made. So we'll take this off real quick. We'll keep this one for a backup because the one that's on the car now is actually new. We'll put this one in the glove box. There we go. All right, screws are off. Try to get this thing undone. And there we go, guys. It's already got stuff on it. That's cool beans. But as you see right in here, I hope you guys can see, right there is an opening. So I want to seal that opening right there up. And then I'll clean this right here off. But that's the whole point here. I want to get that right there sealed up. And we'll just use some regular RTV to get that sealed. Not a bad looking distributor. When I saw this thing online, it was a trip because it reminded me of the good old days. Bike sell parts a lot. Been around for a long time. So all I'm gonna do is just try to put some in there, not let it get inside the distributor, of course. You can't run us a little bead through there. Stop shaking. There we go. Now I just move it around my finger to where I want it. Kind of spread it out just a little bit. As you see, I got it in there. But try to spread it out. There we go. We'll put a little bit, I'm hoping you guys can see. I'm gonna put a little bit right in here too, and there, because there's an opening there and there. Anywhere you see an opening, basically you just want to try to put this stuff in there, just to seal it up. Ain't got to be pretty. Looks pretty good right there, guys. Like I said, ain't gonna be perfect. Nobody's gonna see it. And the good thing about using that RTV, you can always take that off if you ever want to put your module back on the side. But I'm gonna pop the cap off I'm gonna look down in there and make sure I didn't push none inside to where it would interfere. And everything looks good on the inside there. You just had to be careful because it actually, you push too much inside that hole because the gap's so big. So that's why I just squeezed it on there and just kind of barely rub my finger across. And that's pretty much it right there, guys. That's sealed up. So now we're ready to drop it into the car. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave my cap on, guys, because it's already got the wires on it. I'll just flip it up here and let it rest right up here. And then we'll just take the wires off one at a time and put on the new cap. Which this cap right here is new also. It looks like the button is pointing right here toward this vacuum line. Or right here toward this pigtail. So that gives us a good point of reference when we get ready to drop this thing down in there. But I want to get the, I got to pull it up enough to get the DIY pigtail out. Now you can pick these up. This is one of those old cheap, I think it's like the Cal Hawken brand. It's nothing fancy. Distributor wrench, 1/2 inch on one end and 9/16 on the other. They come in real handy, man, because you can get right down in there and breaking things loose, no problem. Now I still got to set the timing on this car. I haven't never set the timing on this car yet, so I'm not really worried about too much when I pull it out here. Cause like I said, I still got to set it. But get it pulled up right here. All right. That rag right there. I need to take that 5.5 millimeter bolt right there out because that's kind of holding the wire harness in place. And I got one right here. I bought that a long time ago. I actually had to grind it down to fit inside the TFL module. Put it in my pocket. I'll just pull them out. There we go. The old distributor, as you see right there, that's where I sealed this one up with the clear silicone so nothing would get in there. I'm gonna lay that there. I've already got one of the screws in that came with the TFI. And we'll just do like we did a while ago. Just retrace our steps here. Put our little makeshift harness in. Hopefully we don't mess up our RTV doing this. Yeah, there we go. Looks good. Alright, a little bit of a pain in the butt, but got it in there. So we can't drop this thing down in there. And I do know the button was pointing right here toward this pigtail. So we'll just keep working with it till we get it where we want it. Alright, so we need to go back to this a little more. That looks good right there, guys. That's it right there, man. But yeah, let's put the foot on there. Like I said, guys, the time and all still got to be set on this car. Nothing's been set yet. I ain't got a base timing set yet, so I'm trying to get to that point. So that's why we're doing this now. So we'll put this on there, kind of snug it down just a little bit. And got these super tight. And then we're going to transfer the wires over. Good old Excel. Alright, that'll work for right now. I like the cap, man, the black cap. Red and black, two favorite colors. Put that on. Now we'll just take and flip this thing over like this. And then we'll just start putting the wires on. All right, the new Excel distributor's in, guys. Hopefully we can get some good acceleration out of it. But yeah, got that installed, man. Super easy, not hard to do, guys. I let the RTV dry out for a couple of days, and I need to pull it back out because I actually forgot to put the gear brake-in oil or lube on it, I should say. So I'll pull it back out. I'm gonna let that RTV dry up though, because I don't want to mess it up again. It's hard getting the wires plugged in there when that stuff's wet like that. But I'll let that sit there for a couple of days. I'll just pull it out, put some of that lube on it, drop it back down in there, no big deal. I actually didn't see that until a while ago. And we'll get that installed. But yeah, man, distributor in, got the seats in, bezel, all that good stuff. Like I said, I'll get in contact with Fox Mustang Restorations and get me a pigtail, so I can get that replaced. That's got to be replaced. I'm just worried about those coming out, touching, causing a fire or something on the car. I don't want to burn the car down, of course. But yeah, man, the air filter. That's the little air filter I got right there, guys. 37 bucks, Amazon, K&N. Perfect, fit perfect, man. I love it. I'm glad I found that thing. But yes, got that on the car, man. Got a good bit done today, guys. Got the shop cleaned up. Today was a good day. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for stopping by, checking it out. If you're new to the channel, I would appreciate it if you consider subscribing. Thank you to all my new subscribers I've received here lately and all of my old subscribers. I appreciate all you guys, all your support, man. It's awesome. Just keep an eye out for the next video. Hopefully, we'll get the Red Demon on the ground and show you guys the rims here soon. I'm going to go in the house here, take me a shower, try to find some mufflers, get them things on the way, and we'll get working on the engine once we get everything back from Brad over at Mullis Machine Shop. Well, that's all I got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next one.